Oh, another video from the Angry Photographer here. Just wanted to give a huge shout out to Brian Neil Carter, who sent me a fascinating package from England. What a swell chap there in East Sussex. Before I showed you what he sent me, I just didn't want anybody here to think that I was actually selling anything. I'm not actually selling t-shirts, and actually the whole premise of everything I do is that nobody's got their hand in my pocket, and I am not selling anything. This was a gift from Brian, and I made a video a few weeks ago about like this is my a couple mottos that everybody's seen that think were really funny and very accurate. And he's like, well, I'm in the t-shirt business, and how about I make you up with you? Like, really? And we talk back and forth, and he's a great English chap, and I'm part English myself, and always wanted to travel there and visit the relatives. But he sent me such a lovely package today, and I just wanted to show this to you to people, but I didn't want you to think, oh god, the guy's selling t-shirts. I am not selling anything. I never have anything for sale, so I don't want anybody to get that idea. But I just wanted to say, it kind of brought a, kind of almost brought a tear to my face. It's like sometimes I get down sometimes, and I'm always so busy, and I'm kind of stretched thin on a lot of stuff, and still issues taking care of my dying wife for 10 years have left its effects on me, like kind of like someone that's been chewed up by a few sharks. But anyway, but Brian Neil, he really made my day, not made my day, but made my week. But he sent me 4 t-shirts. It's really lovely. I mean, these beautiful t-shirts, and he sent me 2 designs, and here's one. Here's the one t-shirt that he sent me, and I just had to show you all. He sent 2 copies of each design of the t-shirt, and I think he created this motto here, and oh man, the quality is just absolutely incredible. And he was telling me how he was taking. I don't want you to show you everything on here that he wrote, but he was talked about how he was out shooting with his Takina 100mm that I recommended, and he's so happy. And he sent me some stickers. But yeah, professional photographer is a master of composition and light manipulation, and asshole brags about his expensive camera and lenses. He's a clueless gear whore and douchebag. It's all about making the right shot. I'm gonna actually wear this today, and I'm gonna go over to the camera store, and I'm gonna get a kick out of this one. Maybe if you wanted any t-shirts, I'm going to actually leave you any t-shirts from Brian. Like I said, I am not selling anything. I am not profiting. I'm not taking a penny from anybody. No kickbacks, nothing. I do not want anybody watching this video to think that I'm selling anything, because I don't. But I'll actually put his information on there if you wanted a copy of this shirt, because like I said, no money to me at all, no kickbacks, nothing. He decided to actually create this out of kindness for some of the gear recommendations that I made. He's like, well, I'm in the t-shirt business, I thought he was actually going to send me some iron-ons, and I'd actually iron them onto the t-shirts, but he actually sent these beautiful pieces, and they're just so lovely, and it's got Nikon on the back. It's like, what an awesome chap. I mean, and you people, you warm my heart, and I just thought, well, I've got no wife. My wife is dead, and I've got no kids, and I've got no brothers and sisters. It's like, oh, poor you. And I'm not trying to say pity me or nothing like that. I just like actually helping people. I mean, I made these videos. I wasn't thinking that I would be making this many videos. I thought, well, what the hell have I got to say? I've got a bunch of stuff to say on magnetism and field theory, and have an enormous amount of gear and experience with photography. But I thought I'd just be making a few videos, and you guys have really been nice, and I just wanted to say thank you. So kind of you. I mean, I don't really have contact with anybody else except through, answering some of your questions, and you folks are really awesome, and I get teary-eyed behind the camera, but it's just so very kind of you. I'm not expecting stuff like this at all. I wanted to show you his other t-shirt design here in a second, but he actually sent me some stickers. He said most Americans wouldn't understand what this means. It's basically like the British middle finger. I love Winston Churchill. I'm actually going to stick this on the back of my car after it gets repaired here in 2 days. I got broken sway bars on my car. I basically haven't been driving it around for the past few days. It's kind of dodgy. He sent me another sticker, which definitely doesn't apply to me. But I don't know if I don't think I'll put it on my car, because anybody that sees my fat, ugly, bald ass behind the wheel is definitely going to be going, that sticker doesn't apply to you. And the other one that he sent me is right here. But I'm going to leave his, because he's so kind to me, like if anybody wanted this shirt, I assume he could print you up one. But like I said, I have no profit motive in any of this. I'm not selling anything to anybody. I mean, I swear to all that is holy and that I hold dear. I mean, I'm not selling anything. I wasn't even expecting to get this from him. I just thought he was actually sending some transfers that I'd actually, iron onto my t-shirt, because I made that video about a month ago. And here's the other one that he sent me. Also has Nikon on the back. And this just really warms my heart and made my week. And I'm going to wear one of these t-shirts today. Well, I'm actually going to alternate back and forth as I go out and about and wear this shirt. And so here's the other one that he sent me. He sent me 2 copies of this one, and they're Grapefruit of the Looms, heavy cotton. I mean, what a nice guy. He sent it in a wine box, by the way, so he must have drank the wine before filling it up with the t-shirts. He said, you take your 3000 DSLR, and I'll still outclass you with a $20 Barbie camera from Walmart, because a professional photographer isn't defined by the price of their gear. How true. The angry photographer motto. And he came up with this logo. It's hilarious. That I actually knew what this meant. So he said that a lot of Americans wouldn't know what that meant, but I actually do know what it meant. And I just want to give a big shout out to Brian Neal. It's so kind of you. I wasn't expecting any of this stuff, and a lot of my English catchphrases are really rusty, but I'm a part English, and I've heard a lot of. I mean, my favorite TV shows are like Fawlty Towers and old what's your face Hyacinth the Bouquet that my wife used to love all the time, Keeping Up Appearances, and I love the Brits, and I love their funny little sayings. Of course, I'm not making fun of the British. I mean, stuff like, "You grotty little wanker," stuff like that. You guys are awesome. I like to travel back to the home country. Being part British, I look British too. So, you're just so kind of you. Just kind of, it makes me emotional getting stuff like this. And I don't ask for anything like this from anybody. I mean, I mentioned coffee a few times, and some of you people sent me coffee, and so it's like, oh my God, I didn't ask for that, but thank you. It's so incredibly kind, and this is, just another beautiful expression like that, and I kind of don't know what to say. I'm at a loss for words. I wanted to also say, I said, here's the other t-shirt. Whoops, I bumped the tripod there like an idiot. I should actually have this tripod sandbagged, but I don't. The other design that he sent me. I just want to say thanks to you all, and it's been basically like 99.9% positive feedback, and other than some people getting some lenses that were misrepresented, used lenses off of eBay, which of course, nothing that I had anything to do with. I mean, I'm actually so very happy that I could help so many of you people, and you've really been so kind, and I just wanted to help somebody. Like I said, I don't have a wife, and I don't have any kids, and no brothers or sisters, and I like to help people, believe it or not. I mean, I did years of free tech support for Apple on discussion.apple.com, and just kind of actually drained my heart out there for those people. And Apple, of course, is very unappreciative of that. I mean, not that I'm looking for appreciation, but they're kind of awful. But you guys are awesome, and I just wanted to say thanks, and thank you for the t-shirt, and a big shout out to Brian Neal Carter and his signs and his t-shirts, and I really don't know what to say. It's one of those things you actually get choked up, and I just wanted to say thanks to all you folks, and I've got tons of videos to make, and maybe I shouldn't make so many per day. Like the past few days I've cranked out 7 or 8 a day. Like yesterday I cranked out to 10 videos, but some of them were not directly photography related, but if those upset you or anything, where's the photography videos? I just had to throw a few in there because I was doing a bunch of field theory videos beforehand. And I had to throw those in there for other people that, that are, waiting with the clenched fists for the next edition of my book on magnetism. So I had to toss those in there, but tons and tons of photography videos to come up. I've got like 70 or more on the list, and, they'll be coming out, and maybe I should up my production values as one of Froboy's buddies actually came over. He's like, well, your content's okay, and I like your videos, but you need to up your production values. And I was like, well, I work of a different philosophy. I'd rather, read from a dusty old book that's full of bug bites and fungus that's full of wisdom than a shiny book that's, doesn't have any content in it. And yeah, my videos aren't high production value, but I made them to be informational and hopefully to have content rather than, big fancy studio. I mean, I've got a studio, but I've got nobody to run the camera other than myself, so production values aren't that great. I like to crank out more videos with content. Thank you so much, Brian Neal. I actually drone on, so sorry about that to you folks. And I'm going to immediately go out to the grocery store, since they're going to tow my car tomorrow, and it needs to get some work done on it. I need to get some groceries since I'll be without a car for probably about a week, maybe less. And I'll be wearing your t-shirt, and I'm going to wear it to the camera store today and see what they all think. Thank you, Brian. You're awesome. And thanks to all you folks that got so many lenses. And I really only care about a couple things in life. One of them is wisdom, and another one is helping people. I know I might be weird and drone on a little bit too much, and I've got my little issues, but I do like helping people, and I just want to say thanks to all you folks, and it actually warms my heart that I could help you. And thank you, Brian. These are really awesome. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Really mean it.